how to get startup funding for your small business. I'm sure you don't know how to get it, but today I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to share with you a detailed step-by-step process on how to get your business funding, even if you are from starting. Are you in the beginning of your big business journey? Are you at the beginning with no idea where even to get funding? With no profits and you need money to get your business going? Well, you are at the right video and you are welcome and welcome all. I am Jacinta. I am going to share with you some insightful tips on what not to do and why most of the businesses fail. And I'm going to share with you 3 secret places to get business funding, not in the bank, that most people do not know. Let's talk about the benefits of becoming an entrepreneur. When you become an entrepreneur, you have got several benefits. The first one, being a woman, you'll be able to stay maybe with your kids. In most cases, you get when you are there working, you are not able to have time for our family. So one thing will become beneficial when you become an entrepreneur is you got all the time with you. So you've got freedom with time. You've got to decide where to work from. You can decide maybe to work from home. You can decide maybe to get your business somewhere just next to your working to your home. So you get to live out of it, because you decide who are your client. You decide whether you're going to work online or and all this. So when you become an entrepreneur, there are so many benefits, and these benefits are the ones we want to reap, and that's why we want to get our business startup being funded, so that we can be able to continue with them. They become big business. They become that is when we are starting that big business journey, we are able to have somebody to help us when it comes to the issue of money, because money at times become a business. Getting funding is the first thing we should start about. But don't just stay there. Focus on how you can get funding for your startup. And this is a problem whereby most of the people, they just focus on thinking a lot about how to start this business and they do nothing. So in order for you to get business funding, you must have a business plan. Getting a business plan is whereby you are able to document what is it that you want to do, what is the business you would want to start, where would you want to set your business, where would you want to start your business, and how are you going to go about it. So a business plan, you can be able maybe to write it down in between 1 or 2, 3 days, and that document is very crucial for the running of business. Number 2, you have to have opened an account whereby you are going to start maybe building it for your business, and having started depositing some amount of money on it. Maybe what you are making when you have started your business, there is that revenue whereby you can be able to invest on that account on day-to-day basis or on monthly basis, maybe if you are employed. So you'll be able to grow that account, you'll be able to build that account, because when these institutions are ready, they would want to see your history. They would want to see your financial history. They would want to see how you have been investing. They would want to see how you operate most of these businesses accounts and personal accounts. So having having started to build your business account, it will really help even getting that business funding, because most of the renters would want to see your financial account statements, and they will be able to judge or to give you loans out of those bank statements, M-Pesa equipment statements, M-Pesa statements, maybe even if you got you got a group whereby the community in your community you are able to join a group, and this group is registered. You are able to contribute each and every end of the month, or each and every week. You are able to contribute some amount of money. Those are some of the things which can help you to be able to acquire that funding for your startup business. So try to create and build that business finance accounts, those business accounts from maybe from your bank, maybe from your circle, maybe from your community-based groups, so that those accounts at the end of the day, they will be able to help you to get that funding you want so much. And in most cases, if you're able to create those accounts and they become reasonable, they are good to for the lenders. When they check on them, they are able to see that you can be eligible for getting some funding. There will be no much, it won't be very difficult for you to get that money. So they just check on those statements, the bank history, and you'll be able to be getting funding out there. It's only that as we don't want to come up with the right procedure, with the right process. So when you get to register your business, you have got an actual business, so you got a business plan. So now you've got you have built your business account. Now you can go to this credit institution. In most cases in Kenya, we've got money apps whereby people are getting loans. People are getting, they get small loans. We've got various of them. We've got, which most of them are giving people on personal basis, but you can also use it for your business transaction. So these online apps are really helping. We've got the banks. The banks are also they can also give you loans, and most of them they've got those specialized funding, whereby they talk of like women fund, youth fund, enterprise. And if you go there like as a woman and you apply for those loans, they'll maybe require you to do some 1, 2, 3, like have you been a group, have you been somewhere, are you registered, do you have an account somewhere? So they are going to check on those issues. And if you qualify for those 3 items, you are going to be given loans. So only what you have to have that legit business, whereby it is a real business, because no one is going to fund a business which is not legit. No one is going to fund that business they are not proving they cannot prove it is existing. So you have to make sure your business permit, your business registration, or your incorporation are in order. They are not willing to fund any business whereby they don't have any proof that you have been operating it. So make sure that you have been setting aside some money for the bank, and there is something you can show that you have been operating your business and have been making some revenue, even if it is not enough, but you can be able to show you have been funding your business, because you can fund your business maybe from SACCO, you can be funding your business maybe from your family, from your own savings, you can be funding your business maybe from other sources, maybe like you can do like Harambe. And in this case, it shows that your business has been running and renters are willing to give you money. There is a lot of money for business funding out there. It's only that if you're going to look for that money, it is going to be there, it is there, and you're going to grow your businesses out of that funding. And the government is willing even to give people that funding so that they can be able to grow their company, they can be able to grow their businesses, they can be able to grow and become economically viable. Because in most cases, they are encouraging women and youth to start this business by funding them, by taking them, maybe they give them mentor. And when you go to those institutions, they are ready to give the training of how to spend on this, how to use your funding, how to grow your business, and even to go on that journey with you. So when they fund you, you are able to repay back your loans. So they are there trying to help the whole community, the women community, the young community, and also the people with disability. Because the funding is there, they can even get at times when it comes to grant. Most of the grants they are given also to the same minority group. So the government is having those institution whereby they fund and they make sure women and young people and the disability people, they benefit. Like the women fund enterprises, the youth fund enterprises. If you apply for those for funding from there, there is a high possibility that you are going to get your funding and you are going to start your business and grow with it. So don't say they are saying that you cannot get funding, but there are people, there are institutions and banks and even the government who are funding startups, and they make sure their businesses grow by, if you got all the legit businesses, they fund and make sure they are they are able to grow their businesses and come out strong, sustain them, so that they can be able even to sustain their family maybe year after year. Because when those families, those businesses grow, even families are able to grow and they are able to get something like income. They are able to, the family unit will be able to continue strongly. So that is one of the things whereby we have to get funding so that we can be able to sustain our economy. The other thing we are going to talk about is where to get these loans. Where to get funding, this funding for startup business in Kenya. Apart from the mobile applications, loans applications, we have got the microfinances, which are giving credit to people and especially to women. In Kenya here we've got a bank, we've got microfinances like KWFT, whereby you can be able to, if you are a woman, you are in that group, you are able to go to the bank, you have been having good bank statement whereby you deposit most of the income you get or the revenue you get, you are given fund for your businesses. And in most cases, this fund given by these microfinances, they are not all that expensive. The interest rates are not that high. Then we've got institutions like WESO, we've got institutions like Rafiki, we've got institutions. There are so many of them, in fact, you cannot exhaust them. And they are all giving loans to particular people. And in most cases, if you have got a business, they really encourage and they want to make sure you grow with your businesses. So you can also go even for bank loan, whereby you get a secured or unsecured loan. It will depend. Do you have a collateral? With a collateral, you'll be able to secure a bigger loan. You can even, maybe if you're looking for like buying an equipment or machine, that will make even easier because those equipments and machines can become the collateral for your funding. In this case, you'll get fundings for buying these particular equipment and they make sure you buy it and it is going to help your business because if it is the equipment you didn't have, you are going to get it. Maybe you'll be able to buy an asset, you'll be able to buy that land, you'll be able to buy that any other assets you wanted using that funding from that bank. With the microfinances, we are also getting the specialized on maybe they can rent to small business people, whereby it can, by using maybe their personal accounts. And you got all these sources of funding from the right, left, center. It's only that you have to create that business. And you know the benefits of that business. Create one today. Make sure today you got a business for your own, and we are going to get and see that. At the end of the day, you are getting funded. We've got even these microfinances which are lined up or which are tailored for the young, and they are tailored for women, they are tailored for small businesses whereby they even come to your business and they ask you, they will just want to see how your business is set up and how is it running on day-to-day basis, and they'll give you money out of that. By just coming to your business premises or your business wherever you are, and they see what is it that you do. If you require that money, they are going to give, like you've got like Wananchi Credit, and they are going to advance you with funding. We've got There's so many of them, in fact, right now. We got Rafiki, we got Asa, we got majority of them, they are operating and they give fund to those small business wananchi. They don't mind, provided you got a business you've started. So starting a business here is the main issue. Start one today, you are going to get funding. And funding, in fact, they are going to give you training. They'll give you even what is it that you want to be encouraged to go on with your business. Because at the end of the day, the benefits are all yours. At the end of the day, the benefits are for that entrepreneur. And that is where now we are going to create even more jobs, maybe for our people. Because the minute I create my own, the other one creates our own, we are going to create that income out of these businesses. And at the end of the day, we will be making or we'll be building our future in the right direction and trying to eliminate the extreme poverty. So these lending businesses, it's there, and don't stay there saying that you cannot get the finance to start your business. And with this, guys, I thank you for listening to I thank you for watching my video, and I would request you guys to make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, and don't forget even to hit that notification bell. So whenever I upload another video, you're the first one to see. And I appreciate each and everyone who is trying to come and watch my videos. I thank you very much, and bye bye.